Waiting to go live. All right, we're running some live action here on the nets.
Oh yes.
Corey, what's going on, man? We're back, round two.
Oh yeah, doing good, doing good.
We got some interesting lineups coming today, right? We might get to see some of my favorite play if anyone is gonna challenge and bring an Adam.
Yeah, should be good. It'll be interesting to see. Last week we saw the runners get slaughtered most of the time, bringing regular decks close to it as possible. So we'll see if maybe the mini faction runners can run a little bit better record.
Indeed. I just need a couple seconds here. We're open broadcasting software is deciding to run differently in preview mode than it is in broadcast mode. It's just not capturing my window properly here. So just bear with the adventure of me editing this on the fly.
It's okay. It's the glory of live streaming.
Pretty much. Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to move this down. Bada bing, bada boom. Bob's your uncle. If people still say that.
Hey.
All right, guys. Look at us.
Yeah. We made it.
We're doing big things. All right. Cool. So, welcome to round two. What do we got in store for you guys today? We got two fine players that are taking on the challenge here. I'll bring up the our lovely brackets. Round one. We have Malice versus man, I really forget how to pronounce your
it's fine. Just call me. I'm Erickson.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to release your real name out there on the
I don't care. People can realize I'm a bad player either way.
Not after the game I seen last week. That Foundry deck was pretty nice.
Oh, well, thank you.
So, you guys are taking on the challenge that the runner must be a mini faction and the corp ID must come from a data pack. We know this was slanted a little bit towards the corporation side, but hey, that's why this is a trial run, right?
Yeah,
we're ironing the kinks out.
Do you want to talk about the slight change we're making to the ban rule, or do you want to wait until we get to the coin flip?
I mean, I wish I could play all four decks.
You can play all four. So Corey, why don't you break that down? You're better. You're better with words than I am. So Corey will explain how we're going to do the new ban rule here, just to help out with this round.
Yeah, so we're going to do the coin flip just like normal. The person who wins the coin flip will pick whether they want to corp or run. Then they will state the IDs they brought for the side they're playing, and then their opponent will state the IDs that they brought. Then each player will then secretly, either through the message in the chat, will notate which deck they're banning. So there's still going to be the ban, but instead of it being you get to hear what your opponent bans and then kind of react to a more favorable matchup, you want to kind of have a little bit more of, it's a little bit more of like the randomness, I guess. They're just taking the gamble of this might be a better matchup for here. So we'll see how it goes.
So guys, who wants to call the coin?
I'll let Erickson call it.
Okay then.
Okay,
it worked for me last week, so we'll see if we can.
So we're using the official token of death. This is the Team Covenant Seduction data token. So your choice is the Fem or the Skull.
Okay. I'll call Skull.
Okay, flipping. Oh, it's the Fem.
All right.
Dustin, you have the pick. What would you like to do?
I hate to do this, but I'll take the corp on this one.
That's fine.
You feel bad taking the corp, but you know it's kind of the stronger side. But
So,
Hey, whatever it means, you guys won't be able to see my stronger together deck.
so Dustin, you picked the corporation. What IDs did you bring?
well, now that we get the core set back, it'll be my original build of Palena, and then the other one is IG.
So Palena and IG, Erickson, and you have what runners with you?
I have Adam and Sunny.
Adam and Sunny. All right, so if you guys want to secretly message in the chat, message me what you'd like to ban.
I'm not seeing chat here. Hold on.
Well, Dustin, Erickson's pretty much locked in.
Yeah.
So you can just tell us then.
Oh, I BBM'd you.
Oh, I appreciate the. Okay, perfect. So Dustin, you have chosen to ban Sunny.
Ha! You fool! You've fallen right into my trap.
And Erickson is banning IG.
Well, that's actually kind of funny because I had actually absolutely no intentions of playing IG. I just wanted to basically to force them to play Palena because I know no one likes playing IG.
I mean, I didn't want to play IG. So
That's why I mean, it's like no one wants to play IG, so I just put one together like haphazardly just to force them to basically pick Palena.
it worked.
All right. So you guys, you want to head over to the Jinteki? Who's going to make the game?
I'm on it.
Okay.
Now, are we on the competitive side or on the casual side? Just so I know which side to look for it.
We'll go with casual. I mean, come on! I brought stronger together. It's gonna be casual.
All right. Let me just feed Corey some information here.
Yep.
All right. Inbox. Dustin, you are playing Palena Foods. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, it's at least different from the one from last week, so just because I cannot on the course.
So you get to see your Adam, right?
Yeah, so I get to see Adam. I'm excited here.
Well, I gotta help
And this
you. I know
plan
you
is
were
very
really hoping
similar
to
to what we saw last week, but the ability to play with core set cards.
We gotta make this show, right?
No doubt. All right.
Want me to start us?
Hold on a sec. So where are you guys here? Let's jump in to watch this. I'll tell you when I'm got it loaded. Perfect. So guys, we let's start the game. We got the shark in there. You guys are there. Everything checks out. Adam's got his wonderful cards preloaded. What's going on here? Malice uses Palena Foods to gain a credit.
Did he accidentally draw a card already?
No, we haven't started yet.
You can reset. I wonder if it calls Adam's cards.
Maybe it's because my max hand size is
a draw
3,
effect.
Yeah,
and I start with
Malice,
5.
you just want to drop your credits back down to 5.
yeah, Malice. If you could adjust your credits right now, that'd be perfect. We don't want to have to flag you already.
Yeah, sweet.
Flag Jinteki, not me.
No doubt. All right, guys.
That new plane attack.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on mute and we'll talk after.
Awesome.
So-
Good luck, Dustin.
Good luck.
So rock and roll when you guys are ready.
Okay.
Talk to you soon.
So, do you know what I'm excited about this matchup?
What are you excited about?
That the Adam player is running Sage and Overmind as his breakers. So, it's interesting. Should be let's bold move. Let's see how it plays out.
Overmind plays nice in
Oh,
Adam
yeah.
once you can get set up here. Dirty laundry run, pretty standard
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna see that early Adam aggression.
I'm honestly surprised that I got to do a little editing on the fly here.
Yeah, no problem.
Um,
Hostage out the supplier. Nice. What is going on? I love it. All right, so we're already seeing an early boost on econ there, little Polena. Ooh, but Adam coming in.
there we go. I'm officially all set up. Yeah,
Cool.
I had the cameras switched around. Brain chip online early. That's nice.
Yeah, well, supplied it.
I do think, Corey, if you and I, were playing here, what runner would you want to see against? I think I would have banned Adam myself. I don't.
Yeah.
I think his start can be too powerful. Sonny would have to at least take a little bit of time to set up, because I don't think Polena can come out the gate that quickly, right? Like it's not really a fast advance style.
As far as definitely setting up ice to really like lock and keep out. I mean, you saw in the very beginning, he threw a Caprice down R&D, and then it was immediately taken out with the Dirty Laundry. Just again, like Adam just comes out swinging, and those early pieces of ice, and especially what he loves to see is something like Eli, just a Bioroid chilling in front of HQ. It's just like, might as well just be an open door.
You think he'd be able to get in with the Bioroid handshake, right?
Right. But definitely one thing to keep in mind, though, is you see, he's running a lot, sitting 2 cards in hand. Pretty positive this deck is running snares. And uh-oh. He is. Cool. So we could see a quick end to this game if he's not too careful on watching his hand size.
Yeah. I mean, that is the trouble with Adam, but the problem, again, is that you need to run to get that hand size up, usually, with the brain chip, unless he's able to get some public sympathies online early.
All right. So we're going to slight stall, a little bit of connection issues here on the Adam player's side, and see if we can get him back in. Okay, cool. Looks like we can get that ironed out.
I think we just lost him on Skype. I just want to just communicate that they can just keep going.
Yeah, we'll do.
It looks like the Skype feed is just down, so
Gotcha.
the cameras are just two fun boxes. Oh, he's lost his Jinteki.
Oh no! Alright, let's see if we can get it back in.
This is the wonders of
Yep, sometimes the internet.
running an internet tournament.
Yeah. Internet doesn't want to play nice. Unlike Adam, some of his internet does not always be running.
His chats aren't going through. So what? I'm not sure what we're gonna have to do here.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll give him just a small amount of time to see if he can connect back in. And if not, what you have to do is just talk to Malice and see if since it's just started, if he's
Just
okay doing a reset, or by the rules we set up, he can take the win if it's a disconnect.
Let's take a look. Guys, are you there?
Yeah, I am here.
Dustin?
They both lost. They're out. Let's go.
Dustin?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Dustin, so it looks like we have a disconnect on the board state. Our rules say that you can take a win if you want, but we're leaving it up to you right now to decide if you want to restart the game.
Well, we can restart the game, but I'm not going to give him a loss for it.
Okay.
I mean, if I was up like 5 agenda points or something and he had 0, then yeah, maybe. But we just started. I mean, that's really kind of unfair.
Okay.
On technical difficulties.
Perfect. Nice
All right,
guy.
thanks.
Nice guy. So if you guys want to let's go back and restart this.
So leave this game then.
Yeah.
Would he rather me host then? Maybe. Would that make it easier for?
I'm not sure if the who hosts makes a difference. Corey, do you know if whoever hosts makes a difference?
I don't, but who hosted the last one? We might just want to switch sides and let's see.
Go ahead, Dustin. Try hosting this one.
But I feel like
show
it's
up as
all...
Malice when it comes up. Yeah, I'll just go.
All right. Round 2, match 1, round 2.
Yeah, round 2. There you go. I wonder if it gets bogged down by too many spectators.
It was just a couple in there. It wasn't that bad.
Okay, I wasn't following.
No, the issue was on my end.
Yeah, there was only
internet,
3 sitting
my
in, so it
campus
should be
internet
alright.
acted up.
No issues.
Are we good to start then?
Wait till Corey gets in.
Hey, made it.
There he is.
All right, guys.
Yeah, we'll
Sorry
hit
about that. We had a little bit of connection issue on the Adam player side of the game of the match. Luckily, his opponent was a gentleman and decided instead of just taking
I
the
did
win,
the same thing, so I'll
to
reset
allow
my
him
credits
to
down by
restart
1.
and replay the match.
All right, guys, we're going start away when you're ready. We're going on Skype mute.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Here we go.
May your connection hold.
Yeah, may the connection be with you. So,
I'm just gonna say, I think the Adam player has a snare. It's jacked out. So, yeah.
here we go again. Adam's got his directives in play. We're icing up a little R&D action and HQ. The HQ ice against Adam is always good.
Yeah.
Force him to at least make a decision there and stop his double accesses.
Yeah. So again, not about
Ooh, keyhole out of Adam. Oh man, I had one of these decks.
Man.
This could be a nice surprise here.
Man, I'm very intrigued.
You're
Nice.
warmly surprised.
Yeah. Keyhole's made a resurgence as of late. Maybe you've seen it in your recent matchups, especially if you've been piloting one of those super fun IG decks in your local meta.
Now
Your opponent will keyhole you with no remorse.
Well, so we have a celebrity gift coming up here. We're celebrity gifting Marcus Batty, Jackson Howard, and the Snare.
Oh,
So he does show Snare in
he
hand.
does show the snare. Oh, he is such a gentleman.
But
That's not getting through that one.
no, the unfortunate Ashigaru stops the keyhole run. Data folding online is great for Adam, as he usually has more MU than he can deal with.
Yeah, he's got to be careful though, because when he throws his breaker down, he's going to turn that off. But I'm sure we're going to see, we're going to see that escalate a little bit. But he's got to search for a legit breaker if he ever hopes to get in R&D or find. See, I'm pretty sure he's running E3. Yes, so he's looking for one of his E3 feedback.
Not a bad play though. I mean, after the celebrity gift, Malice is sitting up with a bunch of credits, and all of a sudden he's down 9, and it's ice that's not hurting him. It's just ending a run.
Right. I mean, he's definitely trying to just keep the player spending money.
And always be running, double click break past the Lotus
Oh.
field.
Now this is an interesting play because it put him at 3 credits, which means this is the best time for him to grab that snare.
Well, he jumped too quickly there. Malice ended the run, but he used always be running.
So I'll just let him know, reset, click, and run again.
Yep.
Cool.
So
Yeah, he's got to remember old Adam. He sweet talks that Lotus field.
boom, and that's how
Gets
it's
his
done.
way in.
Corporate sales is pull.
Ooh.
And this is the problem, or the pleasure of playing Adam. An early steal like that, and
You immediately have the corp on the back foot.
exactly. The second access was a Jackson Howard that he is forced to pay 3 to trash, and reducing his credits to 0, but well worth it to get rid of that corporate sales team from the corporation's hand there. Good snipe play. Now we have an install in the root.
Yep, which I would guess is probably going to be either Batty or Caprice.
Yeah. I think it was the baddie. We saw the baddie on the celebrity gift.
That's true.
But here he comes
Still
again.
keeping him at a low amount of money, though. That's the thing that's like working in his favor.
A Marcus Batty side game coming up. Oh, 0 and 1.
There you go. Let's keep him spending money. I mean, that's legit, right? You want to have time to get a little bit of board set up while you're just trying to keep the player down on credits.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 data foldings. He's about to tap out that daily cast, but now he's sitting on 4 MU free.
Jackson Howard, little hand adjustment going on, I would say.
Yeah, that's why you can evacuate those agendas. Things looking hairy.
He must be holding a wad.
Well, he's also sitting on. Let's see. Oh no, yeah, he did trash one of the Jacksons, so let's wait for him to put that other one back in the deck.
So far, data.
Get a little bit of drip there. Go ahead and see if you can get that Jackson used.
Get him out of there. Forced to. He's so Malice does trigger the use of Jackson Howard. We would have been forced to use those credits, but not now. Install of a Katie, pretty standard right now in Adam builds.
Yep, keep that econ engine flowing. Whoa, icing up little archives there.
That was an interesting play. I wonder why the double archive or the double ice over archives happened. I think I would have put that more on a HQ unless he couldn't get all his agendas back in that he wanted to.
That could be it, or maybe he's just preparing for. He wants to be set up if Keyhole starts going crazy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's four cards in there right now, and none of them are face down. None of them are agendas.
See what he gets. Ooh, restructure, quick. So we might see the Planet players start blowing up on money. Ooh, all 3 data foldings.
There is the third data folding. Oh, man.
He is folding the crap out of that data.
He's still not able to do anything with his hand size, which is a little worrisome. And I think Malice's play right now is should just be able to get. He's got to get himself in a better situation.
Oh, that was okay. There we go. Looks like that was a misclick. He did not intend to do that run on R&D.
Malice needs
Or
to,
no, he did. He actually did. He just wanted to use up the
always
weird. Okay,
yeah,
always be running.
yeah. And that's
Freedom through equality.
So I'll tell you some of the best, tricks on here is end run ice, right? He is in no threat to use his always be running against R&D and against HQ because it's just going to end the run each time if he needs it to. He doesn't need.
Yeah, but he does have to be a little careful though because he did throw a Masanori down. So if he has one of those unsuccessful runs, load up on those tags. Oh, 2 cards again. The risk. He should know there's a snare in there. Oh.
Did you mention the freedom through equality is out? That's nice to see. Oh my goodness! Grabs the Nisei, then scores the freedom through equality just after I mentioned it. This is where being a nice guy might come back and bite Malice here.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that he went from a good opening hand, restarted this game here with not the ideal situation. There's the double ice on HQ, which is.
And it's important to note. It looks like the John Masanori is what kept him alive from that snare impact.
Now he's playing against Adam here by creating the server first, not installing an asset in there to give Adam a target, an easy target to run at.
Man, Adam's in a real good board state right now.
Yeah.
Set on 5 points. Got Drip Econ just flowing in. Katie online.
He's got time to sit back and do a little bit of setup.
Yeah.
Look for
man.
Look for
he's gotta always be running. He's gotta neutralize all threats.
Yeah, but I don't know if he can do that so easily.
I know. Masanori's telling him before you go out. Safety first.
We still haven't seen a breaker up online here.
Yeah. Ooh, that will slow down his rampage in HQ a little bit. So Toll Booth comes in to save the day.
That's one of the reasons I like to include hunting grounds in my Atom builds. It's been doing a lot of work for me. Just ignore those front-loaded abilities on ice.
Yeah, hunting grounds is starting to see play too. Just a lot of normal decks.
Yeah.
Just because you see things like Toll Booth pop up, Kamainu. A lot of those things are just cropping up. Looks like we just have a credit check here. Let's see.
No, they're good.
Cool.
He just wanted to make sure that he was getting his proper count. So here we go. This is opening up a new server. This should probably be, I would say, an agenda. That may be a little risky, since it could be game point that's sitting in there. But
yeah, but
I think you have to do it.
Well, he's not running any agendas that are that he can just score from a blind install. So I feel like a lot of things, if he put something in like that, he would do install advance. Ooh, but I think he's about to.
So always be running is breaking the net damage.
Yes.
So he's going to be able to kill that keyhole.
If he wins that trace, right?
Yeah.
So Adam is sitting on 13 credits to the not so hot 4 credits of Plant Foods. So he's going with the base 4 trash, and Adam is meeting the trace, so he dodges that wily assassin.
Be interesting to see what this next piece here is here. No,
Yeah.
lets him in. I guess hopefully it's just a taxing run.
And that's it. He steals the fetal for the game, folks. Ooh.
All right, let's get online with these guys. What's up? Fellas.
Hey. Very good game, Dustin.
Dustin, you got yourself into some trouble there early. I feel like you had more agendas in HQ than you did want, huh? Dustin has left in disgust.
Oh.
Oh, there he is.
I keep turning it on and start talking, but I don't know why it doesn't click in right away.
So, Dustin,
I definitely had a better start on the last one, but this one, I thought I had a good start, but like I said, Adam could be built so many different ways. I thought I made the right play putting Ashigaru in front of R&D because of the keyhole, but with the always be running, you don't really need a breaker to get past the Lotus field, and the agendas just kept coming. I mean, I even shuffled 3 back in with Jackson, and they just kept coming, and this is kind of what we said offline. If the runner's going to win, it's because the corp's just going to get flooded, and it's going to be on the back foot trying to get set up while they're trying to hold off the agendas from getting stolen. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
It definitely was a good game, and you know, you were playing it right there. You were able to recompose yourself a little bit, put some ice up over a blank server, not give him an easy target for always be running. Get built up since he wasn't able to play a breaker. I don't know if you were holding a breaker. I saw a Sage get ditched halfway through there,
Yes.
but you know, looked like you were trying to establish a presence there, Dustin. Just get ready to bomb some out as he wasn't playing many breakers. And
I was actually 1 credit short from rezzing the Lotus field behind the. I was just one of those. I just, you know, try to keep a certain amount of. I still had another agenda in my hand, you know, and I was like, okay, I need to have so much money to res this, res that, and I'm like trying to keep my card density in my hand up so that, you know, you don't just, you know, manage your way through. Because I got 2 code gates. All you need is a code gate breaker, and you're getting in without even using your abilities. So I was like, well, I got to try and. That's just a lot of things that I was trying to keep out of your hands, but unfortunately, like I said, I kind of got a little flooded, and obviously the event kind of helped since it means you only needed 3 instead of 4.
Yeah.
Erickson, what you so, you know, obviously, you know, great play on your side as well. Are you normally an Adam player?
I am actually. I kind of flock to these weird IDs. A lot of my friends will know me as the guy who played Exile for a year and a half.
Oh man.
But as soon as Adam came out, I really liked him, especially because Sage is one of my favorite cards in the entire game. Partly because of the flavor text. I study Ancient Greek and Latin, and the flavor text is in Greek, Ancient Greek, and it has to do with the card mechanics, which is awesome.
So then, some other interesting plays, or includes here. You know, the 2 freedom through equality is you know, a new card that we're seeing here. Your choice to put in keyhole, 1 copy. Interesting play in Adam. I've tried it out a little bit, but when I play him, I try and take more advantage of his double access on HQ. What makes you go with this keyhole strat?
Well, the keel is actually new. For a while, it was a medium, and that might be the better call. But the thing with keel is you can use it with it works with always be running, and so I thought I might see how that works out. Have some early R&D pressure, because it's really hard to put in R&D pressure into Atom.
Well, if nothing else, it at least gets the ice over R&D instead of HQ, which is really where he wants to be in the first place. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. That's why I thought I made the right play with putting the ice where I did, but apparently not.
And then, John, John Masanori. Mem strips is another interesting touch. What's the reasoning there?
Really just Sage, because sometimes you don't get agendas in the early game, and that's where you get a lot of your extra MU from Brain Ship. And so if you don't have that extra MU, your Overminds and Sages don't really do anything. So you just really throw those out to get more counters on Overmind and boost the strength of Sage.
And we saw you working with a low hand size for most of the game. And then we knew Dustin by checking his list. He had a couple snares in there, and one of them, made an appearance. Yeah. But your thoughts to go Plascrete over cards as such as Public Sympathy. Some people run Brain Cage, just to try and if damage happens, they're dealing with big hands, right? So.
Yeah, and I mean, the big thing is I include the Plascrete for an early Wayland game. Because the thing about running a Netrunner is you want to be rewarded for that. And if you keep on making unsuccessful runs because you have to in order to prevent an early C-Source, it doesn't feel good. So if I sit down against Wayland with this deck, I want to be able to, start running and have my runs be rewarded without fearing C-Source just killing me.
Yeah, because I think a lot of Atom players will say like his early game is really strong. The late game may suffer a little bit once the always be running really doesn't guarantee them into the server. So
right,
you really want that strong early game. If you go up against like a Glacier or Wayland late game, it may be a little too late, depending on your economy and your drip economy.
Yep.
Cool. Well, Dustin, anything you want to say about your experience with Polena in general?
I think I like Polena say over RP simply because with a lot of RP, if you played against enough of them, you just keep trashing their asset economy and just keep them poor. It's generally really hard to keep Polena poor. And that was just, but I mean, other than that, it really plays kind of similar. But actually, with the last game, when I put that Caprice over R&D in the first one before it wouldn't actually let me res her to try and stop that run where she got trashed anyway. But not that it matters now. But
well, I mean, great game, and you did the best with what you could in that situation.
Maybe I should have taken that automatic tech loss, I guess, as it would have been at this point. But
yeah,
I don't want to win that way.
Dick.
No, I would never, regardless of what stakes were on the line, I would never want to win that way.
Well, appreciate you guys playing it out, and Erickson will be in touch, and you'll hear what the next challenge will be for the finals next week.
Fantastic, and fantastic game, Dustin.
Well, sorry it wasn't a little bit longer, but good luck to you, and yeah, I was hoping to at least maybe hit you with a little bit more damage and slow you down a bit, but...
I mean, if I hadn't had John Masanori out when I hit that snare, it would have been game over, so...
It does.
Okay.
It was a savior. Johnny did come to your rescue.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Dustin, Erickson, thanks again, man.
Catch you later.
Bye. All right, Corey. So we got we got that one done and over with.
Yeah, one more match to go for tonight.
Really, really glad I got to see Adam in play here.
Yeah, he didn't disappoint you.
No. Maybe people will reconsider.
Yeah, there you go.
So
beat Planet Foods.
Let's make the adjustment here.
Let's get the other two in.
So Erickson goes on to the finals there over Malice. So we got Waltzard over Randall here. Let's do some calls.
Yeah, this should be a good one. Kind of going over when we went over the decks early.
Is Randall online? I don't know if he's online here. Have you heard from him?
Yeah, he's on.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's call Waltzard. I feel like a prank call thing at a radio. It's ringing. It's ringing. Shh, it's ringing.
All right. So looks like we have a request to hopefully see an Apex deck this next round.
So Walter is not answering, although it says he's online. We will just give him a couple moments.
Oh, he said just give him another call and
Okay.
picked it up and then dropped.
Okay, no problems. We can call back. That's what we do here.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
What's up?
Walter. Let's add in your opponent here, Randall.
Hey, dude.
So how's things? You pumped? It's done a lot of practicing?
I don't need practice. That would distort my infallible talents.
No. Shots fired.
Hey, man, there's no need for skill when you just got it given to you.
Waiting on. Call dropped. Trying to get a hold of Randall here.
Man, I need to get off the YouTube channel because I'm hearing this stuff 1 second later.
Busy, says. I didn't know Skype had a busy signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skype's a weird program, man. Imagine working for that company. Like, it's so many different things.
All right, let's try this again here. Add Randall. Oh, we're coming. We're coming.
All right. We got
I'm
it.
accepting his video input.
I got a spinning disc. There he is.
Oh, straight rickrolled.
There he is. Hey,
What's up, Randall?
Randall, how's everything, man?
What?
How's it going, dude?
What's going on? How you doing, man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
All right, guys. So, I don't know if you heard the. We're gonna do the bans in secret this round.
Yup.
Just so that nobody can take advantage of something. So, who wants to call the coin flip?
I do.
Take it down, Walt.
Okay, so we're playing with the official Team Covenant seduction token. You can choose the femme fatale or the skull side.
Oh, you best know I go for the skull side, man. It's all skulls.
Here
This
we
is
go.
happening.
It is skull.
Bam! That's the talent that I'm talking about. I'm corping.
Corping. All right, guys. So in the chat, if you, or actually first you have to, Walter, why don't you tell us what IDs you brought from the corporation?
I have Blue Sun, and also I have Because We Built It.
Waylon, double whammy. Randall. Right.
You got Apex and Adam.
Apex and Adam. All right, guys. So in the chat, let me know what you would like to ban. Randall, did you hear what he's running there?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not running Blue Sun. That's what I heard.
All right, so put your bans in the chat randomly.
I heard there was a request to see Apex, so I'm just gonna ban Adam, and you can have that knowledge as you like.
All right.
I didn't make that request. I didn't make it.
So we're gonna have a Because We Built It versus Apex. Throwdown.
I figure I get to get some kickbacks for using the same name of the tournament, right? All right. You want to create or you want me to?
I'll get it.
Good shit. Create in the casual and I'll join up.
Sure.
Oh, what's your Jinteki name?
Swing Junkie. It's up.
Oh. Swing Junk. Sorry, man. I missed it. I didn't know that was you.
Oh,
That's not me in there. It's somebody else.
Don't start it.
Somebody sniped the game.
Yeah.
How do we get them out?
You just gotta drop it, man.
Oh, we have to leave the game?
Yeah.
There we go.
Remake.
There we
All
go.
right,
We're all in. We're all
Swing
in.
Junkie is you,
Now we're all in.
and I am playing because we built it. Wayland Corporation.
All right, we got the shark in here. And
Shark is Corey, right?
Yep. Let's
No,
launch
it's me.
away. Yeah, launch away.
All right, I'm turning off. I'm gonna mute myself.
Muting.
All right, we'll talk to you guys after. Thanks. Let's wait for it to launch on my screen here. All right, Corey. So, what do you think of these picks here?
Well, someone wanted to see Apex, so they're getting their dream. They get to watch an Apex deck in action. And this, because we built a deck, is pretty interesting to watch. If anybody watched the P-Check stream of one of the store champs in Atlanta, you got to see this deck kill a Kate player with a sweet commercialization C-Source Scorch play. So lots of good things can happen in this game.
I'm just getting you the list here while you talk away.
Yep. All right. So let's see if there's any.
we are known to give the people what they want. So here's your Apex adventure.
And this is for that one guy who did not request to see because we built it. If you're out there, you're afraid to talk about it. It's okay.
Walter's giving it.
Oh.
He's giving it on putting on a show here in the.
Yeah. Let's him HQ. Let's him see that C source, so
No
he knows what he's dealing
in the
with.
web window.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just that's the beauty of the esport. He's got the taunt right there. You can taunt him.
So going through these decks here, so Apex is running a Freedom Through Equality, Crescentus, Hyperdrivers. Okay.
What's interesting though that stands out in my mind is both these runners that came to play are using Freedom Through Equality. We saw it in the first game. There is one copy in this deck.
Yeah, it definitely paid off for the Atom player. It gave him just enough.
Heartbeat is online.
Yeah, the Heartbeat's going to be super good to try not die. Wayland likes to blow you up.
So
and Apex does not like to get blown up.
What's the strategy here? I mean, do you wait till he builds up as much stuff as he can and then try and Apex or apocalypse it away?
Apocalypse
away.
That's something. It's definitely a solid play. Looking over this Wayland deck,
Project Atlas just scored.
Yeah, he's going to come out aggressive. I think also too he wants to be able to threaten the kill without letting Apex build up a whole bunch of things to Heartbeat away. But so this is an interesting Wayland build. It's using dedication ceremonies, trick of lights. It's big money. So this should be a pretty interesting game. Something that is pretty funny that can come into play is Walter is running a Shattered Remains in this deck. So if he lands it at just the right time, takes Heartbeat off the table, that is what we would say magical.
Dedication Ceremony was the card that was accessed on the HQ run.
Nice. Still running with the old HQ wide open here. He doesn't care about that virus just chilling in his headquarters.
No fear, man.
Yeah.
So we got a remote, a little bit of icicle built up in front of it, and a one-time advance there. This has got Randall in a weird situation.
Yeah, but good thing for Randall, though, is right now he is, not by much, but he's up on credits, which, you want to be versus Waylon. Whoa, Brain Cage coming in. Getting that, boosting up that old hand size.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, used old heartbeat to prevent the damage.
Yep.
Yeah, he is, Apex definitely was a good pick if you're expecting a lot of IG and stuff like that in the field, and then definitely with the kill option. And, dropping that Faust. Not bad. Is that a commercialization?
The commercialization access from HQ there. Are you worried? Do you think he should be if he's going to run HQ anyway and keep it open? Should he be installing these cards here? He doesn't really need much online. Could be saving some credits.
No, well, it looks like the shutting off that freebie access on the old HQ.
Yep, and using his free because we built it install to advance the piece of ice on server 3 remote.
And he didn't score out server 3. I really feel like that right there is your shattered remains trap of some sort chilling there. It's gonna be sad. Ooh, bailiff.
That's not the big six pointer. That's gonna trickle its way through.
He thinks so. He's gonna slow roll the government takeover with the game. Just one advancement every now and then.
Nothing's better than a slow roll in government.
No, this is interesting. So he could have broken the old bailiff with endless hunger, but he didn't want to give Walter money. This is a pretty low credit count game right now with Waylon being on the other side of the table.
So he gets into HQ and accesses the C source.
Yep.
Now spending clicks to draw up.
He's in a good spot right now, so 2 credits, 5 credits. Not really a big money game right now.
Again, using the free Wayland credit to advance the ice on the remote.
And still leaving the single access in the server.
So Swing Junkie starts their turn with 2 credits and 5 cards. That's Randall.
No, going back in old HQ.
Pressure HQ. No further actions. Lets him walk in.
Scorcher.
Now he sees the Scorch. So we've seen the C source, sees the Scorch. Checking remote.
Yeah, no further action, so he's going to let Randall in, let him check it out. What was... I'm pretty sure it was a pad. Something similar.
So we know that he's letting him walk into HQ.
Ooh.
We know that he can get into R&D, and archives is wide open.
Yeah. A pad factory just got rezzed.
So there we go. Now that shuts down R&D a little more. So, taking away that.
Yeah. Ooh. But you did see a big credit swing there on Apex. We're sitting on 6 advancements on that piece of ice.
Drops 7 now.
Oh, you think he's making the run to get outside of endless hunger range? He's just going to be like, what's that, strength 11? Okay, give me a moment. I'll be there momentarily.
A lowly ice wall sees presence here. Endless hunger to break. Continuing through. Now we're looking at the bailiff here.
Yeah, still in that money.
Endless Hunger used again.
Yeah, which does make Walter a credit, so it's good.
He
Snags Jackson.
pays 3 and trashes a Jackson. Yeah. Will we see HQ run now? Yeah. Will he let him in again? No.
All the ice falls.
Yeah.
Endless Hunger is excited to be in this field right now. All is in the run ice.
I think I would have run HQ first. He might have let you in again.
Yeah.
But because you did the R&D run first, you got to try and, make him pay a bit. We should probably see the Archives run now and then followed by an Apocalypse.
No. Yep. It's coming.
And
Ooh.
boom.
And board reset. Explosions. All right. So let's see if Walter was prepared.
I missed the facial reaction. Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Oh, yeah. Had to watch it on delay there.
Yeah.
So game reset. That
Man, that's 2 games tonight.
do we get to see?
All right, so this is interesting. So Hunting Grounds Hyperdriver. So not a bad reset on the Apex side. Let's see if Walter's able just to roll right with the punches.
He's gonna have to rebuild up his advancements here. I mean, lucky it wasn't real credits being advanced there, because that would have been what seven credits down the tubes.
Yeah, luckily the pad factory was just making fake money.
Yeah. Here we go into HQ again.
Yeah, and he is not afraid. Does not mind Apex chilling in HQ.
So do you think if Walter had his choice, he would have been picking this deck to play anyway? You said
I think so.
He's played it in tournaments. You think he's comfortable with it, so it wasn't much...
Yeah, I feel that way. He likes it. He loves Wayland, and he plays almost every flavor of Wayland. And
So
he's had some pretty good success with it.
So here we go, slow advance on the card in front of HQ.
So now we're starting to see him get up on the credit count a little bit too, which is going to help him out a ton because he was just kept so low in the early game. So there's a good chance too this reset may have been real beneficial for him to allow him to kind of stabilize a little bit and slow off the pressure. But now he does not want that to happen again. Look at him locking up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised he left Archives open as long as he did before.
Oh, another day job. Every now and then, Apex has to stop rampaging the net and take some tech support calls.
Housekeeping.
Nice.
This is something you don't want to see. I love housekeeping.
And what's great is this actually interacts with Apex's install ability, which is a very interesting interaction here with the old housekeeping.
This is spelling trouble.
Right. Well, Endless Hunger is back online, so now he's going to be trying to find that agenda to get that current out of here.
Yeah. He's digging for something. Spending that quality time.
Yeah.
We're looking. I think he needs to probably find his other copy of Faust at this point.
Oh, he's getting that heartbeat. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, there it is.
Like butter. Look at it's almost like I'm commenting like I know what I'm talking about sometimes, eh?
Yeah, pro Apex player.
This is an interesting game. You know,
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's been able to flesh out a little more here.
Ooh, Builder. Remember that, guys? Whalen Big Box? You saw it when everyone was playing with Constellation Ice. Right, he's getting permission to make sure it's okay to fire that ice. Not sure if Randall wants to Faust through Builder.
I think
He's thinking about it.
so. Builder is place one advancement token on a piece of ice protecting this server that can be advanced. I don't know. You're holding Faust. Are you
All right,
are you
well,
are you scared of the advancements here? So obviously he's going to put two more advancements on the card behind. I mean, if that's just strength,
yeah.
it'll be a little easier with Faust. Holy Toledo!
So yeah, strength 10. So luckily he's right on the cusp
Oh,
of Endless Hunger being able to break it.
firewall.
And he sees that good old sea source again.
Yeah, but I think this is the last time he gets into HQ.
Yeah.
Is he trying for another apocalypse here?
Yeah, I think he might be able to. He might be going for it. Or just seeing if he could top deck an agenda off R&D. 3 credits, though. So Walter's not sitting on a lot of money.
I don't know. Another apocalypse might put him into a little bit of problems himself, being able to cycle through his deck. Would you think it's the right call? Like one more advancement, HQ's locked out, but I don't think that's too devastating.
Right, because he can just try to dig elsewhere. I mean, he does have Faust, so that's just not... You don't want to spend that many cards, though, to get into Whalen HQ.
So
Alright, so he trashes the pad, yeah.
Trash the pad campaign. We got 2 clicks left here. Let's see what happens. I don't know if he's now contemplating. Oh, back into R&D. So there was no apocalypse.
Yeah, he's just going to try to pull the agenda off. Single access over and over.
Yeah.
That is the Apex multi-access. Just run a bunch of times.
Well, was sitting, playing these kind of decks here, and with Walter only having 3 credits, he's probably out of res range on that ice there.
Yeah. Alright, so he throws another advancement. Dedication ceremonies. That firewall is immense. I think we're waiting on the... Let's see.
Commercialization.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to gain some... There goes. He's back in the money.
Just checking the list. You'd have to assume at this point that this deck is running a Trick of Light.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's running 2. So he's not in a bad spot. Oh, and more money. Yeah, Whalen loves it. I love their money. Bailiff is a nice piece of ice that they just got recently. It's pretty much like the Whalen pop-up window.
Mm.
And again, yeah, he is not happy. Oh, there might have been a misclick there. Yeah, it looks like he intended to break it. He accidentally hit the jack out button. Okay, so now we're going through and continuing the run.
No further actions. Accessing a card. Again, trashing a pad campaign.
Yeah, so it does seem like housekeeping's
Going in.
stalling him out slightly.
Going in, taking another look here.
Keep giving money.
Accesses a card. Suspense.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like an agenda.
No.
Oh, it takes money. Oh, and he starts throwing the advances on the other piece of ice there.
Spreading that advancement love around. I think that firewall, now that it's been advanced up enough.
Yeah, straight 14. Probably okay.
But it was
Probably
smart
okay.
that if he is playing Trick of Light, he can now take advancements off that and still, be out of that endless hunger.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially because he puts them in the position that now, builder, you have to find a way to break. Otherwise, you're just going to push it right back outside of your range. It is good to know that bailiff is doing work, chilling on top of R&D. But you wonder if all these runs, eventually he's going to, there he goes, snags engine off top, and that gets rid of housekeeping.
Oaktown, definitely in the house. Walter might have to
Put something else in front of R&D there.
Yeah, you knew where I was going there, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think he likes bailiff sitting out there peddling money.
Are we at the point where we finish each other's sentences?
We might be at that stage.
Credit up.
Yeah, because he wants to stay in.
So he's at 10 credits and a full hand of cards here.
Right, so R&D is getting shored up a little bit more. So something to pay attention to right now as well is, a lot of those face down cards Apex had initially is gone. So Heartbeat's not as nearly as protective as it was from the Scorch kill.
Mm-hmm. I was just double checking that out myself.
I think a lot of it is the stall on the housekeeping.
Oh, he lost a lot. We might. I'm not sure if Randall has a way to recycle this deck. He's already got 20 in the heap and only 14 in a stack. 21 in the heap now. I would have really thought you'd want maybe a single levy.
Yeah.
In here, and then just in case, maybe a same old thing. If something gets burned along the way, but
no levy in this Apex deck.
Running no fear.
Yeah.
It looks like too that another Apocalypse was ditched here. I guess he's given up on the thought about apocalypsing unless he's got another one in hand.
Another commercialization. That one, money pouring all over the place. That firewall is an amazing investment banker. Ooh.
Old school Hadrian.
And luckily he's got the endless hunger getting through. So those cards are starting to run out pretty quickly on Apex. This is a lot of resources digging through for single accesses off R&D.
You start to wonder here if Walter's just banking agendas in hand since it's the safest place, right?
Right.
I believe he's trying to open up a scoring window here by dropping some advancements on that server with nothing installed in it yet, getting ready to move something over there. Wayland's style is probably a face up one like Oaktown, so that way he's got enough protection there. When he announces basically, hey, I'm installing an agenda here, try and come get it, he can provide the protection that needs. So Apex is on turn 19, 11 credits and 5 cards in their grip,
and 8 cards left in the stack. The noose is tightening. The gigantic ice, because we built it. Oh,
he's
digging in.
He's trying to set up something here. He's with so little cards, I'm shocked he busts out a quality time, but I guess he needs to find his pieces, and he needs to find them soon.
Yeah, so it looks like he was not taking that run of R&D there. So
I mean, really,
now I'm starting to wonder why did he trash Prey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that's not going to do him any good. Yeah, Strength of Ice. I mean, it would be a good thing to get rid of Bailiff maybe, but he's not getting rid of that firewall of the Hadrians. It'll be just like the court player Apocalypse Tim.
Walter has the pace of the game here, within his control. I think what Apex really needs to do at this moment is slow down and take a breath and get himself into a position where once something is installed, he can try and make a play for it. There's no sense taking pot shots down at R&D.
Yeah, that's true. Burning through all those resources for single accesses. But there's not a good server for him to get into at this point.
He's using his clicks to draw, so he's sitting with 1 card left.
Oh no, Hadrian's is about to go out. Hadrian's is leaving Endless Hunger range. Oh, this. So at this point, what do you think you do if you're on the other side of the table and you're just watching the Hadrian evolve?
I don't know if this was any other situation, maybe stall out and hope for a timed win or but at this point he's locked down 2 of the most important servers in the game.
Yeah. Ooh. Davids.
He draws his last card. He's really got him.
Yeah, not running that levy. Bad spot.
It's hard. It's hard though, right? I mean, you think that you want to come fast and furious with Apex and do what you need to do. He throws in the towel. Good game.
Yeah. At that point, yeah, you just get a concession, the submission by the.
Do you want to ask in the chat if he's actually throwing it in?
Yeah, let me just confirm. Oh, he looks like he's making a glory run to check archives.
$17 cards sitting in archives.
Yeah, it's confirmation.
Oh, okay.
He just wanted to check archives, and he's like, that's it. He can't get it anywhere else.
All right, let's see what's going on. Hey, guys.
What up?
Randall. You came out fast and furious there, and you got slowly advanced out of the game. Nothing really you could do from our perspective. How are you feeling?
I forgot commercialization was out. I was giving him one more turn to try to build up his.
Remote?
Yeah, no, the one over HQ, whatever it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I forgot you could just commercialization. I've always seen it used on agendas and not on ice. And so from that point on, it wasn't anything. I had another Apocalypse in my hand that turn I should have used in retrospect. Had I done it, then I would have drawn a third one. Could have actually kept him out. The fact that I couldn't find any agendas was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, it was.
I mean, he was down to 18 cards, and I hadn't seen one damn agenda. I saw Scorched Earth, Sea Source, Ice. How many ice you got in that deck, Walter?
Oh, are you muted, buddy?
He said let him check.
I don't know. I can't.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Oh, hear you now. You're online.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Let me check. Here we go. We got 15, 3 Bailiff, 2 Builder, 1 Enigma, 3 Firewall, 3 Hadrians, 3 Ice.
Got rid of using the second Apocalypse. I'd have had you down to 7 ice, and the third would have done it. Yeah, I could actually done that.
Yeah, that would have been rough.
Commercialization can you be used on ice? Oh well.
Yeah. It's actually the main engine of this deck.
No, man, well played. You hit the Apocalypse before when you needed to clear the board, reset state. You were digging a bunch a lot, but I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, the housekeeping was detrimental.
No, not really.
You don't think that wasn't burning your cards quick enough there?
Not really.
Well, what makes you think that? How are you controlling that state there? You're just ditching what you didn't need?
Me? Yeah, I mean the only 2 things I really need to install are, Endless Hunger and Faust. I mean, as far as programs go, Heartbeat is good against Wayland. I mean, I just didn't really need that.
Heartbeat was certainly making me unhappy. I was looking for a Scorch throughout, but I could never get it because there was always Heartbeat.
No, seriously though, had I actually played the Apocalypse when I was supposed to and draw a third one, yeah, that would have been a lot different, a lot easier game, but that's my fault.
Yeah, big play mistake on my part to build the unbeatable remote off-site instead of starting on R&D. That was silliness. But it's been a while since I played Apex against because we built it, so it's...
No, it's been a while since I played Apex at all.
So Walter, congratulations! Dropping because we built it here. We talk about how this deck works. Very interesting to bring to a tournament setting. But talking with Corey, you're not shying away from this ID.
No, I like because we built it. I think it's got some benefits recently. The commercialization / dedication ceremony economy engine has to be considered because. Basically, if once around you're advancing 1 piece of ice, and you've got 9 potentials, so there's be something you can advance. That's going to be, over the course of the game, 3 creds when your commercializations come due. And anytime you hit a dedication ceremony, you're spending 1, which will be, over the course of the game, up to 9, depending on how many you've already done. So you can have a bit of money. And then, in theory, the, what are they called? The giant ices are so tough to beat that people become vulnerable to your scorching because they spend all their creds beating your ice. I was cheating a little in that in this time I knew I'd be up against neutral runners, and so there wasn't going to be any Davids. David is normally this deck's arch nemesis, so you have to have, targeted marketing targeted on David all the time. I was able to get those 3 influence back. I put in some housekeepings and Trick of the Light for those sort of circumstances. Normally you can't get away with that because David just eats your soup, but with him gone and Bailiff showing up, I feel like Wayland is in general getting stronger in a kind of a groundswell way, and it feels like it's a good time to take a look back at some of the older agenda or IDs and see what can be done with them.
Yeah, it's fun to go back and see what what's been lying in someone's box collection for a while and dig it out, dust it off, and give it a try with some new flavor.
One thing is cool is Pad Factory is basically it turns your ID ability into overdrive. You can just advance your ice 3 times around. If you can keep a Pad Factory alive for a little while, your board state rapidly becomes laborious to get through. you advance things up to past 10 on all your servers and just score out behind this impregnable wall.
Well said. Randall, any closing thoughts before we sign off here? I want to thank you again for taking the time last 2 weeks to help us out and test these new tournament formats. It's really appreciated, man, and hell of a game.
All right, thanks, guys. Congrats, Walter. Good luck.
Walter,
thanks, Randall.
Anything closing thoughts for you?
Loving this tournament. I love the oddball decks. Can't wait for the last round. I'm hoping to continue my 2-for-2 streak to a 3-for-3 streak of getting the right coin flip and getting to corp.
Perfect, man. All right, well, thanks again. We'll be in touch, and we'll talk to you soon. Randall, thanks again, man.
Bye, guys.
Take care. Well, Corey, that wraps it up there.
Yeah, not bad. That was a good split. So we got to see a really solid Adam versus Plana game, and then a very interesting Wayland build play versus Apex. So all in all, 2 fun games to watch. Do we want to talk about the finals? What the deck building challenge is for that?
Yeah, do you remember it?
No. I don't at all. We did. I'm excited. I'm ready to know what do we pick.
All right, so for the next round,
the finals, the top 2 of this crazy, wacky thing that we've concocted.
Erickson versus Walter. You guys need to build some decks that are entirely one faction. No outside influence, no outside help, no neutrals. It must be a solid color through and through.
Awesome. Should be a good time. Should be good. So, no global foods. You go put those back in the binder.
So, guys, tune in next week. We'll look at we'll look for a championship match of epic caliber. Both sides are single factions. It'll be interesting to see what is chosen based on economy builds. As a friend of mine once said, sure gamble is a crutch. Shout out to Spags, right?
Truth. It's played in every deck. It's OP. I don't get it.
All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for those that tuned in and watching us. We've got nothing else for you this week, but we'll be back next week. And, till then. Corey, you got anything to say on the way out?
No. Thanks again for watching and, dealing with some of our technical difficulties and as we figure it out. So it's been fun so far, and let's keep it rolling.
Take care, guys.